Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Roger. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today we're going to actually discuss what's been going on in my personal life. I've always, prided myself on keeping you guys up to date, even when what was going on was shameful or bad. So we're going to start by saying that the channel is about to change a little. It's going to have to pivot due to some physical and personal issues I've got. We're going to start and just jump right in to the two big problems that I'm dealing with right now. For those of you that have been watching me, you know that I walk a shit ton, a massive amount. And you also know that after a certain point each day when I was live streaming while I walked, I would start complaining about my legs hurting. It used to be that I could walk for hours and hours, and then my hip, my knee would start to ache a bit, and then I would walk until it hurt bad enough. I was like, okay, I'm done. And then it's gotten worse, so last few months, it got to where it was hurting after only 5 miles. So to counteract that, I started popping, 4 ibuprofen or Tylenol in the morning before I started my walk to give me a couple hours pain-free, and then the pain would kick in. It got worse. So I cut my daily steps from 35 down to 25, and then it was still killing me. Cut it down from 25 to 15, still killing me. And now I'm at a point where walking hurts. Don't have to walk for an hour. I climb out of bed, go to the bathroom. My right knee, my right hip, they both hurt pretty bad. And I'm going to have to see a doctor about that shit and see what's going on there. But it's gotten to the point where I can't do the walking. Now, I knew that walking was hurting, so I bought the bicycle. Can't ride the bicycle because it makes my damn knee click. So until I figure out what's going on, I've got a brand new bike that I'm not using. The elliptical hurts, just not as bad, so I'm going to still try to do a little bit on the elliptical just to stay active. Unfortunately, the other problem is the big problem. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know that every now and then you'd hear me say, whoa, my heart just did the thing, right? I had palpitations, which for most people, and it is very common, for most people it's not that dangerous. It's not a big deal. A lot of people have an irregular heartbeat or palpitations. Most of the time, it doesn't even require seeing a doctor, which is why I never saw a doctor, because it was only happening once every few months, or then, every few weeks or whatever. It wasn't regularly enough that it mattered, to be honest. In the past couple of months, though, that's all changed. Something has happened in my heart that changed my entire body. So now the palpitations are happening dozens of times every day. It makes my body feel weird. Not like heart attack weird. I don't think my heart's trying to blow up or anything. But it'll make my face get super red when I do anything that elevates my heart rate at all. Eat a sandwich, boom, fucking face gets turned red. I start sweating. I feel like my face is a balloon that's going to blow up and pop. When you hear that, what's the first thing you think? Well, your blood pressure's shooting up, right? Wrong. I've tested my blood pressure before, during, after, all the time. My blood pressure is great. My resting heart rate is still 60 to 70 in a good area. My blood pressure is like 110/70. It's great. Hell, doctors love it. But it's gotten super scary because now my heart does the thing all the fucking time. Dozens of times a day. That shit freaks me out. Sometimes it'll keep me from sleeping. It'll just start going crazy and I have to go, the fuck? So we need to talk about what's going on, because as it stands, I can't do my daily walking. I can't exercise at all, hardly. Even eating, just eating, does crazy shit to my heart. It makes me feel janky as hell. Now, as a binge eater, I always knew I was damaging my heart. It just wasn't shit I could do about it. I've been fighting the binge eating disorder for 20 years. It's going to be a fight until I'm dead. We've all known that from the start, going in. That's how this ends. I've said it hundreds of times. Eventually, I'm going to have a heart attack that's just going to kill me. Well, it finally got bad enough that I went to the doctor recently. The doctor did some tests and then sent me to a heart specialist. They did some tests. It's going to take a couple weeks to get the results back so they could tell me if they know what the fuck is going wrong with my heart. But until I get, some concrete evidence, everything I do here is bothering me. Exercise, eating, hell, walking at all. I could generally deal with the pain. I've always been able to deal with the pain, but this shit is making me scared. It's freaky as hell. I can't explain how weird this heart thing feels. It's like my heart skips a beat or two, and then my face feels like it's about to explode, like it's a balloon that's just been blown up just a little bit too much. Anyways, those are the main two problems I'm dealing with right now. And here's what I plan to do for the foreseeable future with the channel and my body and everything. So starting today, I'm just going to have to do a fast. It's going to be a lazy fast because, hell, I can't exercise. So I'll be fasting and watching TV, doing a little work in the shop, playing video games. So the weight loss is going to be super slow, bare minimum. But, it'll happen. I'm not even fasting for weight loss. Hell, I'm fasting for survival this time. I need to clear some shit out. Fast a month or two. I want to go. Since I'm not going to be exercising, I shouldn't burn through my fat stores as fast. So I'm hoping that I can fast longer because of that. And maybe it's just some shit inside my valves that needs to be cleared out, like, cholesterol buildup or something. Hell, I don't know what I don't know. Regardless, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to mostly be staying at home and just surviving for a while. Now, on to the positive stuff. This affords me the opportunity to do some things that I've been wanting to do for a while and just never found the time. When you're walking 8 hours a day, it's tough to find the time to be like, hey, I'm going to start a new video series. So I've actually been planning, and those of you who've been watching, you already know, I've got a lot of Dungeons and Dragons RPG style stuff in mind for series and videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to ease into it and start having like Dungeons and Dragons stories. Basically, the first little series is just going to be telling stories about previous adventurers, introducing you to characters from my world, Runaya. And if you're into D&D, you'll probably like it. If you're not into D&D, don't bother. It might be a little funny for you, but it's not going to be life-changing or anything like that. In addition, I'm going to go ahead and start trying to do more tutorial videos, little woodworking stuff. And I'm going to be doing more gaming videos. I haven't been doing a lot of gaming videos at all recently, but there is a new MMO that comes out end of September called New World. I played the beta and it was really fun, so I'm looking forward to that one. I've already pre-ordered it. I'll be streaming it live most likely. Some great news, by the way, is that the fiber internet has finally been ran to my road to where I was able to go ahead and get on the list for it. So once it goes live, I'll have good high-speed internet out here in the country. I'll be able to stream live in HD instead of, those of you that have watched my streams from out here at the house, they get real choppy. Sometimes the audio cuts out. So that should really help with that. I'm also going to do just like standard whatever stuff, whatever I can. I've got some weight loss video ideas that I've just been putting back on the back burner. I was trying to wait until after I cut all the weight, got my abs showing so I could cut my hair, which doesn't look like that shit's happening anytime soon if I can't exercise. Anyways, I don't like keeping shit from you guys, so that's what this update video is about. I'll be posting videos a lot more regularly now since I'm stuck in the house. And just random stuff. You know, Life with Roger's always been a channel just dedicated to the cool shit that I'm into and the things that I like. And that goes anywhere from weight loss videos to gaming to woodworking, home improvement tutorials, funny, crazy shit that I like to make, like, like I did for the Medea video, and just funny stuff off of movies and just all of that. I want to make some more funny and fun videos for a while. Stuff that doesn't cause my heart rate to increase, because whenever my heart rate increases nowadays, I'm telling you guys, it feels bad. It feels almost like my life is going away, but then it doesn't. My face gets all swole up, but it ain't swollen. It feels swollen from the inside. My eyes start burning, but I mean, they're not red or anything. Because there's so much I don't know about it, that's why I ended up going to the doctor. Now, when the doctor gets back with me, I'll give y'all an update. It'll be a couple weeks. Hopefully, it'll be something super simple, like, hey, we're just going to put you on these medicines for a little while. And you need to cut some weight. That would be awesome. If he's just like, hey, you need to cut some weight, I'm like, shit, I'm a professional. I got it. But even then, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting weight and fasting now, just because, for a variety of reasons. First off, this shit makes me hot all the time. This heart thing makes me sweat and overheat and everything. So when I'm fasting, blood pressure's lower and I feel cool. You get that cold feeling. I want that. I need that. In case you're wondering, I'm sitting in my car right now. It's turned off, no air condition. That's probably why I'm sweating so much right now, because I really am. I've just had a really rough few weeks, guys. I struggled. I got my weight down and kept my promise to Max, and then as soon as he got back in town, all of this shit hit, and it's just like, fuck me. I've been nonstop binging, even though it makes me do the crazy shit in the heart. I can't help myself. Couldn't, didn't, whatever. I don't like saying can't. I'll say didn't. I didn't stop myself. Because throughout history, I've proven that I can, for lengths of time, stop myself and control the binge eating. It's just, it seems like this is my default setting. Go back to eating stupid amounts of stupid food. Regardless, for this update, that's going to be it, guys. I'll post some new shit soon. Thanks for hanging out.